The tiles map is one of the most versatile. It can be used in lots of architectural situations. I'll set the tiling to 1 and 1 in U and V. And by default, the tiles map shows you a grid pattern. This can be good for simulating ceiling or floor tiles, or ceramic tile on the wall of a bathroom, for example. It can also be used to simulate reveals in millwork, or a brick pattern. The pattern type is controlled here. Stack bond is a grid, and these are different ways of laying bricks. I'll just experiment with stack bond and open up the advanced controls. This is where you do most of the customization here in the tiles map. Let's say that we want to make a ceramic tile pattern for a restroom. We want to give it a texture color, and I'll start by giving it a light blue color. I'll also change the grout color to a light brown or tan color. And you can introduce color variance so that all of the tiles won't be just the same, but they'll start to vary. And the amount of variance that you have on your pattern depends on how many tiles you have here. I'm going to change this to 12 horizontally and 12 vertically. That gives us much more variation because the algorithm is able to vary the color over that 12 by 12 grid. Fade variance can also be used to introduce more variation. Maybe that's a bit much. I'll tone it down a bit. The grout size is controlled here, and right now these two are locked together. I'll make it a bit smaller. The random seed is a value that seeds the algorithm or starts it off. This number is the basis of the actual pattern that's generated. If you change the number, even by 1, the pattern will be very different. So you can use this to create very similar materials just by altering the seed. That might be good if you want to have different patterns on adjacent walls. Your eye would really pick it up if the pattern was exactly the same. And if that's not your intent, then you can just change the random seed and that will take care of it. Let's try making a custom pattern instead. We'll go custom tiles. And when that is selected, this area is enabled. You can use line shift if you want to move the tiles up every other row here. You can modify the rows to change the number of tiles that you see there. Maybe I'll make this change 0.5. And so we can get different shaped tiles in alternating rows. So there's really a lot you can do with this tiles map. It goes way beyond just making a grid, as you can see.